3, 2, 1. Oh my God, that's cold. Wow. Welcome back to You Betcha Radio Podcast, the coldest podcast in all the Midwest. I'm Myles, You Betcha Guy, here with T-shirt guy Ryan, and the one, the only, Charlie Berens is back again.
Hey.
Feels good to be back
We
here,
couldn't
fellas.
find any other guests for today, so we got to settle for Charlie.
Yeah, it feels good to be back. Yeah, it's
Front
nice.
and center even.
Back in Fargo, back hanging out with the fellas. I got the center table. You know, This is nice. You guys really rolled out the bowling ball for me. Appreciate that.
I like that.
Yeah.
So this is me and Charlie's 8th podcast in 2 days.
That's
We did,
accurate.
Yeah, we
Like
just got
16 hours.
done. Yeah, we just got done shooting the 6 episodes of the Bellydub podcast. You can find that anywhere you find podcasts. Bellydub Pod with Charlie. Charlie, how do you think the Bellydub podcast is going?
You know, I'm having a great time doing it, honestly. I love people calling in and chit-chatting. I will confess, since we are recording so many episodes when we get together, well, we record 3 a day. You know, there are some interviews in the middle where I'm like, oh, geez, I need a coffee or a beer or something. Like, I think we can both feel it when we're both kind of a little faded.
Dragging a little bit.
Yeah, but aside for that, it's so much fun having people call in, man.
What I like is, what we kind of notice is the bars that we do it at, by the end of it, we have like a special like connection with the bartender.
Yeah.
It's like, you are buddies with the bartender.
Yeah, today she tried to give us a mini donkey. You know?
So if you want to hear the mini donkey episode, it's coming up. You gotta go,
Not a stuffed donkey, a live real donkey.
mini donkey.
Yeah, and I was
People get
thinking
those.
about it.
Yeah.
They get them just for show, for pets.
For cutting the grass.
Yeah.
They're like
Exactly.
goats,
Yep.
but
Apparently they
Little
keep
funnier
coyotes
looking.
away too, as she
Yeah,
said.
they're mean
Yeah.
little bastards.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why they're called an ass.
Jackass, yeah.
Try calling
Smart.
in again. Busy tone the whole time.
Well, we
Couldn't get in.
got a lot of
Oh, you
callers
tried
calling
calling?
in.
I tried, both days.
Well,
I think
I'm
Jared's
already
could have called one
screening
of
your
our-
calls.
Yeah, what's going on there actually though?
I accidentally hit the red button. That was my bad. Every time.
So you got to go check out the Bellydub podcast, obviously. But Charlie, we were just informed before this podcast
yeah.
that you just hosted your very first party.
I did. I hosted my very first party at my house. Here's the backstory. So, I got a new place in Milwaukee.
Not to brag.
Yeah. Yeah, not
Downtown?
Not to brag. Yeah, I got it I bought it with a coupon. Okay. And my sister was getting graduated from her college.
Yep.
And they did the thing where everyone stands up and walks across the aisle one by one, by one by one. And they do that 3,000 times. So about
Berens, close to the top of the
they
alphabet.
weren't doing it alphabetically.
They were doing it by major.
No.
Were they doing it by major?
They did it by major or something.
God.
And-
Okay, time out. Before we move on from the graduation thing here, Charlie, you have how many? 11 siblings?
11 siblings.
Do you know how many graduations that you guys have had
Oh
to
my
sit
gosh.
through?
Yeah.
This year I had a college and a high school graduation that I
It's every
I went
year
to.
until forever.
Well, now we're
'Cause
done.
Then they're gonna start having kids, and you're gonna have to go to those.
I know, and those kids are almost in school. I'm not going to kindergarten graduations. I'm
No, I
putting that
wouldn't
out there
either.
right now.
That's where I draw the
That's
line.
where I draw the line. But anyway, so they get up there, and about 350 kids crossing the aisle in. I'm like, oh, how am I gonna get out of here? Like, how am I gonna do this? Because I showed up, I took a picture with my family, to show I was there.
Yeah.
So I got proof that I was there, that I'm a supportive older brother. And then I was like, Mom, do you think people would want to come over to my house for a little party after this? And she was like, oh, Char, that'd be real nice. And so I says, oh, bummer. I just remembered. I don't have any beer. Why don't I go get the stuff? So when she walks across the aisle, you guys can all come over. I was being proactive. So then I've never been happier going to the store to buy beer. And I bought a bunch of beer and whatnot. some Bloody Mary stuff. I even got some nice champagne for the mimosa action.
Yep.
So I was, because I was getting out of this.
Well,
so
and it was your sister,
it was my sister.
Yeah, then she can get a nice boomerang for Instagram, pop in the bottle.
Yeah,
which we
You did that?
We did that.
Hell yeah.
And it took her so long to open this bottle of champagne. I'm like, did you even go to college, Nora? What's going on?
Did you get charcuterie board?
Well, so I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
I got the booze, but then my family got there, and I'm on the road a lot, so I didn't have bowls at this point. I didn't have bowls, I didn't have plates. I had silverware, so that was fine. But then my family gets there, and they start having some beers, and great. Well, 2 drinks in, they're like, "Hey, Chart, do you have any food?" And then my soul sunk a little bit, because I was like, yeah, I got some food. I had a half bag of chips. I put that out, not in a bowl, in the
Just the bag.
just a bag. I'm a bag server. And then they were like, seriously, this is it? I was like, gosh. And they're dragging me for not getting food. And then I'm feeling guilty because I got out of this to go prepare for the party, and I inadequately prepared for the party. But what I did have was a bag of cheese curds.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had a bag of
And an
cheese
air
curds.
fryer.
That saved the day.
It
That's
did
like
save the day.
That's like a children's book.
Yeah.
Cheese curds saved the day.
But the children's book is about to turn a little bit more sinister.
Okay. here we
I
go.
put the bag of cheese curds down, and my family, you have never seen a family of 12 devour cheese curds like they did. They just annihilate the bag. And then I come back out, and I'm looking at the bag. I'm like, do you guys eat this whole bag? And I'm looking at the little crumbs of cheese on the bottom, and it's just caked with this black mold.
Oh,
And I was like, I should have shut my mouth right then. I should have shut my mouth, thrown away the bag, and that would have been the end of it. And I've just prayed that no one got, poisoning.
salmonella.
Something. I don't know what you get from that. There was a lot of mold. This was a chemical warfare. If you took this bag of black mold and sent it to a president, you would go to jail for a federal offense. It'd be worse than sending them anthrax. So, and my family just ate it. So then I bring it up. I'm like, guys, did anyone look at this bag of cheese? It's a little moldy. And my sister goes, I thought it was garlic, And that's
So then
not
they got
good.
everyone trying to throw up everything that they just ate.
Said, happy graduation. Here are the shits.
Yeah, well, precisely. And my sister, this is how different my family is. My sister is threatening, me with a class action lawsuit, and I got a lot of siblings. This is a big lawsuit. And then my dad, takes another handful of what's left and finishes and go, it's like blue cheese. I'm like, it's black cheese, Dad. I don't think you should have done that, but no one died.
Well, they were
And
cooked too, so that had to have burnt the mold off at some point.
What was cooked?
the cheese curds, or were they?
These were not.
Oh, they weren't
deep
breaded
fried.
cheese.
Not like
Oh,
deep-
okay.
This
It's just a
of cheese
bag.
Gotcha.
curds.
The squeaky
Gotcha.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they weren't squeaking at this point. No, they were moaning.
They were screaming.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. So no charcuterie. No.
Charpoopery.
None of that.
Why didn't you just order pizza?
Yeah, would have been a great idea.
Yeah.
Why weren't
DoorDash
you at the
pizza.
graduation
Why
party?
didn't one of 14 Berens think of that?
Well, I think that they were all thinking, it's just a casual post-party drink. I didn't know if people wanted that kind of commitment.
Okay.
you
Well,
know?
he offered to host a party too, so
Yeah.
it's like that.
It would have
I think that
fallen
falls
on
on
me.
But usually, okay, well, then we got to dive into the dynamics of hosting a party here, because if you're hosting a party, like, you kind of got to have food for people.
You
That's
do
like-
have to have food.
Or you have to make sure they're bringing something
Yeah,
on their part.
potluck style.
Yeah.
Yep.
So also, my brain can't get off of this just for a sec. You have 14 people in your family. If everyone has 2 beers, you guys are putting down a 30 rack of beer at every family function.
Yeah, it's a lot of beer. There's a lot of recyclables
You
going
look
out.
so proud when you said that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
us.
We can really put them down.
We are consuming a fair amount of beer. Yeah. So
Okay, so talk to me here, Charlie. What would you do different / what do you think is involved with a good party if you're going to host it?
Yeah, and I think first and foremost, you want to get food. We've already established that.
Non-moldy food.
Non-moldy food. You want to check the expiration dates, and also,
Have some plates.
But I was going to say bowls.
The
Yeah.
bowls.
Some bowls.
Would've been
It's
helpful.
often overlooked. You don't get the bowls, and then I start
Do you have
thinking.
paper towels though?
No.
Paper towels always make for like a good alternative. If you
No
need to-
paper. Everyone's just.
What do you have?
Everyone's got their slice of pizza on toilet paper.
See,
Or
that's
like a piece. Everyone like rips off a piece of cardboard from the box for their plate and pizza.
It is hard though when you first move into a new place, and all
Okay,
these,
hold on.
Yeah.
What about your old place? What did you bring
go
from
there?
We were there when the snow.
What
It was
time of
your
year?
birthday. When's your birthday?
April 27th.
That's when we were there.
Thanks for the present.
So
Yep.
you had moved in a month before that, at least. So
Yeah.
you've been there now for 4 months, and you still don't have any bowls or plates.
Yeah. At
or
what
paper
point
towel?
do you
No.
have to stop saying when you just moved into an apartment?
when you get bowls, as soon
Okay.
as you get bowls, yeah. No, I
What
did.
happened to the bowls that you had before
Yeah,
you
that's
were
my
living?
question.
Oh, got you. So I. It's a long story. This is a long
Glad you
story.
We got it.
Yeah.
we know where they went.
We got it. Sorry I asked. Sorry I asked.
Everything, man, down to the bowls.
So what I like to use for like if you're gonna host a party, everyone's got you buy little tiny paper plates for one party. And then you never go through them all. So then you have like an arrangement of different like small paper plates in your cupboard that you use for this situation. So you gotta buy it once, and then you just got them left over.
Well, and that's it. When you have a home, you accumulate these things, and then you just say, "Where's the deal?" And the deal is somewhere, whatever the deal is. But when you're starting from scratch,
Yeah.
it takes a while,
Yeah.
and you don't think about these things on a daily basis. And I'm
Until you need them, and you don't.
Until
And
you
you're on
need
the
'em.
road a lot, so
I'm on the road, guys. I'm working hard.
Yeah.
I'm working hard here. So we all know our strengths, and my strength is not hosting a party.
So Ryan's wife is a great party host.
Yeah,
I would
very-
say.
Yep.
It's in her talents really.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan,
really
what
good.
would you say if Meg was here? What would be your like top 3 things every party's got to have?
If you want to go the most, cups,
Food.
bowls, plates,
Shelter.
No, this is all good stuff.
Yeah.
Keep going. I gotta write
conditioning.
that
Yeah, a
down.
lot of hers is like decorative, right? So she has like a certain set of cups that she'll use only for parties. We don't drink
Holy
out of them at home. Wedding registry stuff, Tyler. That's
I put some cups on
yep,
there.
that's a good one.
Yep.
But I mean, it's not that deep. It's just literally cups, plates, bowls, and food. And also, again, the potluck style too. If you communicate ahead of time, which you couldn't because graduation. There wasn't a whole lot of time in between. There's not a good chance to get that kind of stuff. So
Here's the thing with doing a potluck style. Sorry, did I cut you off?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Doing potluck style, I think it's difficult because then you have to coordinate who's bringing what. And then as a Midwest person, I know potlucks are popular in the Midwest, but it's tough to ask someone to come to your house for a party.
And yes.
You already feel like you're putting them out because it's like,
Yep.
oh, now they have to commit to going to your place. And then additionally, you want them to bring something. It's like, come on.
You got
what
to do
else
it
you want
church
from me?
style. You got to have a sign up sheet. Somebody picks meals, somebody picks sides, somebody picks bars.
But someone's got to make the sign up sheet. And that's not in my
You can
wheelhouse.
make
So
that. It'd be
I think
easy. Just get a sheet of paper
I think
and then just put it out there blank, and then they can do the rest.
Put it out where?
in the group
on the
message.
bulletin board.
Yeah.
So I think what we concluded is that Charlie just won't be hosting ever again.
But I'm happy to be a guest at your
Yeah.
party.
Did
And I
you-
am happy to bring something.
So also, I've met your family now.
Yeah.
Most big portion of your family.
yeah.
If I know them like I think I do, they're not going to let you hear the end of that.
No, I
party.
still haven't heard the end of
Yeah,
it. My
I-
sister is still seeking legal advice about this class action lawsuit. I'm not even kidding about that.
Did you at least have like some good like ambiance music going? Something
Yeah,
like that? Okay.
yeah.
That's also very important.
I did. In fact, I got the house came with a pre-set up sound
surround sound.
system,
Yeah.
That's
which
huge.
is cool.
Yeah.
And I've never had that before in my life. Now, figuring out how that worked took a long time.
You're on the road. You know, you're working.
I'm on the road. Yeah, it's supply chain.
Yeah,
That's why I figure I'm just going to blame anything in my life that isn't
Well, I
perfect
ordered
on the
bowls.
supply
They
chain.
just haven't arrived.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like 6 months out.
Yeah, wall decorations, guys. When you walk into my apartment, even to this day, there is absolutely nothing on the walls.
Yeah.
And
Well, you're going for the minimalist.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
you're a
saying.
simple man too.
is that okay too? Do
that's-
people do that? It looks like an art museum in my place.
with no art.
With the
Yeah,
word.
no-
It looks like an art museum that just got robbed.
yeah.
The entryway for an art museum, it's like obnoxiously empty.
Yes, I know what you're saying.
I mean,
I got a piano.
there's a lot of options out there. You could get a song or a sign that says like home. You could get a
I'm not
sign
gonna
for
do that.
you could get a sign for your kitchen that says "Eat."
Yes.
Ooh.
You get a sign for your living room that says "Sit."
That's actually funny.
Relax.
Do you have those?
We have a couple. We don't have as many as you guys think we do. We have a couple though.
Okay, all of you with actual homes, what's the worst sign in your house?
Well, I was very like to Ann. I was like, we're not gonna have signs with words on them at our house.
The worst one
None?
we have one above our sink that says something along the lines of "Home is where the heart is" or
That's
some
a
shit
great
like that.
one.
Yeah.
That is a great one.
classic.
Yeah, that
Wow.
one's tough.
That's a Pottery Barn
Yeah.
special order
Yeah,
right there.
luckily it's
Yeah.
really small. You only see it if you're washing the dishes, which I don't do. So
you
don't
don't
have to-
wash the dishes?
no.
I don't
No.
either.
Who's washing the dishes?
His fiance.
Paper plates.
Oh, are you a paper plate fella?
Sometimes.
I'm a great dishwasher.
If dad's cooking, it's paper plates.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, you got kids,
Mhm.
you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, you got kids, so they're not at dishwashing age yet, though.
No, but soon.
Oh, yeah.
Soon. There's gonna be a chore list any day now.
That's
They're
awesome.
so far away from that.
No, he has to feed the dog. If he doesn't feed the dog goes hungry.
I love that.
Yep.
I love that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's perfect. All right, other terrible signs. Who's got them?
Well, we don't have any like cheesy ones. We have one above our toilet that
they all
says
cheesy
that just
and
says
made
"Oh
shit?
shit."
Oh, that's fun.
So
That's fun.
Yeah, that is a fun one
And
in my
what's-
opinion.
The guy is the only one that's ever reading that.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
here's the thing: I look at it every time I go in there.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. There's one out at the lake place that says, "Please do not put cigarette butts in urinal. It makes them soggy and hard to light." That's another really good one.
See, I like the funny ones.
Yeah.
The funny ones are good.
Yep.
Would you allow that in your house?
I maybe, yeah.
That's a good one.
I think you are a word sign guy. I think that could really warm up your place.
I would do word signs if they were funny. I'd have to think of the good punchlines that I could get into. I have a typewriter.
Do you have a porch?
I have a back
Balcony.
balcony.
You
kind of
should
thing.
think about getting a sign that says "Life is good" on the balcony. We have a sign
Really?
right behind you. "Life is good" on the porch.
Oh, life is. I see what you're saying. So it's not just life is good, but
It's a staple of this podcast. It's been
Life
a
is
motto
good.
for years.
That's actually my record company name.
Yep.
is life is good?
Life is good
Not
on
to
the Porch
brag.
Records.
Record company.
Life is good on the Porch Records. Really? Is it? Is he lying to me? Yeah.
If you look on Spotify, it's
Yeah, you can listen to Drunk I Am. It's a great song.
It is a
not
great
after
song.
the 400th time of listening to it. It was good the first 400
Okay.
times.
How's it doing? Is it on the charts right now?
It's on a chart.
Which
I don't
one?
know if it's on the charts.
It's up there.
It's there.
Yeah, just leave it open ended. It's up there.
Yeah. It's been its rounds.
Jared? Weird signs?
Don't really have any.
You don't have one next to your fish that just says swim?
No. A lot of abstract art.
Okay.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
That's a sign
Is
I
that-
could get on board.
Yeah, that's a big thing with Jerry.
Also-
No, it says "just keep swimming."
Yeah.
Yeah. Feed me, please.
Yeah.
I fed him this
okay.
morning, so it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Glad we got an update on Finn Diesel.
Yeah. He's good.
What would you guys say is like we're doing red flags, green flags on Charlie's podcast, Cripes Cast. You can find it where all podcasts can be found.
Nice.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Appreciate that plug.
What's a red flag when hosting a party, or you go to a party and they got this? What are you like? This could be bad.
Gimmicks.
What's the gimmick? Pin
Like,
the tail on the donkey.
No. Like not necessarily a theme, but like, some people will do like the color coordinated cups, like taken, single, complicated,
Oh yeah,
like that
you're
type of shit.
so like a college
Like,
party.
so you just turn around when you see those cups.
Yeah. Well, you shouldn't. At your age, you shouldn't be at a college
No,
party anyway.
no. Yeah, they're not as fun as they used to be. I'm telling you that.
Tyler Van Wilder.
Yeah, I haven't heard apple bottom jeans once. It's awful.
I'm going to buy all the beer.
Yeah, everyone's asking me to run to the liquor store quick.
I think for me, it's all about board games. If they have board games lined up, that it's like, hey, our conversation's not going to be good enough, so we got to mask it with a board game here. So everyone line up. Let's do it.
Dude, you and I have been on the same board game system this entire time.
It's board
games
will
and
kill,
cards.
will kill a party.
I agree.
I
Yeah.
like cards.
There's a certain amount of people that have to be there. In
Cards
order
are
for it to be
great for
okay.
when it's like just your family hanging out somewhere because you're not like trying to like entertain your family, right? you're just trying to do stuff to get through family time. So you play cards.
Yeah.
But if you're hosting a party with friends and you pull out a board game, death to party.
Oh yeah, because then it's like you try to find someone to play, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, if you need an extra, you know."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll sit over here and eat some cheese curds.
Unless
Yeah.
it's like, unless the entire concept of the game is to get fucked up,
Yeah.
like a drinking game, then
Yeah.
I'm on
Then it's
board with
pretty fun.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you like drinking card games?
I don't know if I've played many.
We played one together at that giant ass cornhole thing.
Oh yeah, I would be on board with doing
Yeah.
that. Or
I
like riding the bus is always
Yeah,
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. King's Cup.
P&A.
But even then, I'm still not resorting to that immediately.
That's got to be your last little thing.
I really like cards for a pregame.
Yeah,
like-
yeah. If you're going to
You
a
got
bar.
an ending.
Yep.
That's the problem with a board game, especially if someone pulls out Monopoly. It's like, oh,
And it's like 11 p.m. at
I'm
night.
committing risk hours. Yeah,
Yeah.
risk. Yeah.
Let's play Uno.
You just text it. I swear to
Yeah.
God, it's almost over.
Yeah.
It's got to be a quick
We'll be
hitter.
there in 10.
And
Yeah.
you need to determine right now like best out of 5.
Right,
Like if you're
right.
playing a quick card game or something.
Or charades. You can't just have it go around and around and around and around and around and around. Like, you know.
Do people still play charades?
Yeah. Well,
It's
there's
now they play
apples.
like Pictionary and
Apples
Yeah.
to apples or something.
That's
That's it,
an
right?
argument.
Yeah.
Cards
that-
gets vanity.
I hate games so much that require people to yell things out.
Yeah.
I absolutely
Wait.
despise games that require yelling out things.
I feel like that's every card game today.
yeah, but it's like picture. It's like
Yeah.
And then this is what always happens. The person drawing, right, is doing it, and then the person yells something close, and they look at him with really wide eyes, and they just keep pointing at them.
Yeah.
They just keep pointing
No,
at
they do
them.
come on, keep going, keep going.
As if like my brain knows anything beyond what I just said, which is why I said it.
And then the person gets frustrated that's acting it out, and then they're like, "No, you're close." And like someone else, like, "You can't talk."
Yeah.
or then they'll get frustrated and just like, "Oh, okay." Then they just like X out what they did and then start it all over
With like
again.
4 seconds left on the clock.
And then it begins again. They point.
And then if someone doesn't get it, clock runs out. Everyone's like, "Oh God,
How did you guys get that?
It was cheese
get
curds.
that?
Come on.
I see. I drew the mold.
God."
I think you guys just wrote a sketch. Every party charades game ever.
Every Pictionary party. Is there a board game you do like, Charlie?
Oh, yeah.
Settlers of Catan.
Yeah. Operation.
Operations.
Yeah.
That actually, I've never done it at
Operation
a
is a good
party,
one.
but that
Oh,
would be a
it's
great.
so much fun. It's like you're, like, and then, but here's what I want to do. I want to play Operation where you have to have your hands on the metal part, so you get shocked.
Sure.
if
Well,
that-
or
it won't.
what you do is you play Operation, and you have a dog collar on. It's shocking.
that's
And
great.
then
Yeah.
there's your buddy. As soon as that thing vibrates, he gives you a shock.
Exactly. I like that because you got to raise the stakes of these games. You know, if we are gambling, I'm all on board. But if there's like bodily harm, if I mess up, I'm all on board. That's
Yeah.
exciting to me.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, here's what
but
you also
just
got-
to win, I'm not that competitive.
You also got to make everyone take a 5-hour energy beforehand, so everyone is like equal playing
Yeah.
field, right? And then also
Yeah.
gets the party going.
We should
lot of,
do
lot of
that.
energy,
No,
lot of focus.
so what you do is you make everyone when they show up, you're like, "Hey, I'll make you a Red Bull vodka."
Yeah.
Get everyone's heart pumping. You don't go for that, and then you win Operation.
You just give them double Red Bulls.
Yeah. They think they're drinking Red Bull
Yep.
vodka. It's only Red Bull.
Also, a good test to see if you got a buddy that pretends to be drunker than they are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, everyone had one of those in college for sure.
Yeah. The
I'd say about 1 in 5 guys pretend to be drunker.
I would agree with those
So
statistics.
which one is it?
Not me.
We're all doing the Spider-Man meme right now.
Yeah.
I think it's Ryan.
No. Why? Because I'm the smallest. Is it the body?
No one said that.
No, that was a question.
I don't know. You might be bigger than Charlie.
No, he's got bigger muscles than me.
It's got bigger muscles.
That's a compliment. Take that.
No, I will. Am I short here? Am I short in this group? I'm 6'1". What are you guys?
I'm 6'1.5".
6'4".
You're 6'4"?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
I'm 6'2".
I'm taller than 6'1".
Oh.
Well, Jared's 6'2".
Yeah, 6'3" on a good day.
Are you really?
Yeah, he's a big dude.
He's
He's
average.
5'10", he
5'10".
says.
He's average.
What were we just talking about?
We were talking
Level
about
of-
things.
Operation.
Operation.
Yeah.
I was going to say one of my red flags at a party is when there's like one or two people in the entire group that think it's necessary everyone sits together and talks together, and it's not like, you know, the guys can go off and bullshit about what they want to talk about and the girls can go off or you know, whatever, but there's got to be one solid group instead of multiple.
I think it's all right to let a party be a little bit clicky, but the cliques need to rotate.
Yeah.
You know, like-
Or if there's a lot of clicks,
Yeah.
then it's fine.
Yep. Because like the five of us can talk for a little bit as long as we don't only talk to each other the entire time.
Yeah. Well, you normally start off in one group, and then the husbands go one way, the wives go the other, and I mean, it's like night out.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, yeah, and I think that's just human nature.
I would
think
agree.
There's anything stopping that.
We have not progressed much past the 8th grade dance.
no,
No.
we really haven't.
no,
Big
Well,
red.
and what happens is they separate, and then the guys talk shit about the girls, and the girls talk shit about the guys. I think that's just life.
Yeah.
that's usually how it works. Yeah.
Yeah. That is. It's very much. it.
Yeah, the old wife spending too much on my credit card, you know, and she's like,
Box is showing up.
he
left
won't
and
ever
right.
buy me anything nice. You know, it's just back and forth,
Yeah.
back and forth.
Big red flag for me is when they tell you to take your shoes off at the door and they have a dog.
Really?
What?
When take your shoes off at the door, but then the dog's running outside, stepping in its
Yeah.
own
Oh, okay.
shit,
Oh.
coming
I thought
in
you
the
just
house.
meant- I just thought you meant like, oh, they have a dog. That's a red flag.
No, because it makes no sense. You're like, your shoes are dirty. Well,
Yeah.
those dogs pause,
Yeah.
and that dog for sure is doing the thing where it scoots his ass across the
Oh, yeah.
carpeting.
Oh,
you know,
God.
every dog
Itchy
does
ass.
it. I tried it once. I can see why every dog does it.
Feels good.
You know, it feels great,
What a visual.
especially if you get the nice bumpy carpeting. You know,
Yeah.
It's weird to do at a party though.
Scratches an itch your hand can't.
try it once. Also, another red
Is
flag.
that what you're doing at parties?
Some parties. Another red flag is when one door that leads to a big room is locked. Yeah, because then all I'm thinking about is what is the crazy.
Sex
Oh,
room.
time out.
Sex
Are
dungeon.
you walking around checking door handles?
Yeah.
Well, he's trying to figure out where he should put his coat when he shows up.
Or bathroom. Or his shoes after
Yeah.
they made him take those off.
I'm a big coat keeper on the whole party.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'm that guy.
What did
Hey, can I take your coat?
No.
No, I was actually just heading out here soon. You
Yeah.
always have an out right there.
Well, yeah, because it's easy.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant you were the coat collector.
No, he always keeps
I was
his
like,
coat
what are you
on.
doing with those coats, man?
even
It's like
in
the Dane Cook joke. Someone shit on the coats. We got to get out of here.
Yeah, if you keep your
Oh,
coat,
you keep the coat on.
it's just one other thing you don't have to do when
My
you're trying
dad
to leave
is
the
that
party.
way, actually.
Yeah, he's
And-
smart.
And it's just a continual joke line around and around that goes, oh, you headed out, Mike? Or are you staying?
Yeah, cold in here. Take your coat off. Stay a while.
Or like he will finally, if it were like, because when we go to deer camp, he'll keep it on for the entire night, and then it'll get to be like 12:30 a.m. and he'll finally take his coat off.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I guess you're staying tonight. Thanks for staying, man.
Yeah, that's good.
Are we going to deer camp together this year?
Do you have a camp for us to deer at?
No, you just said you have one, so I'm wondering
it's
if we're
kind of an
invited.
exclusive club.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's a waiting list.
Is there?
Yeah.
Have
No,
you-
we're going pheasant hunting this year.
Oh yeah, okay.
We talked about that.
Yeah, we are
Yeah.
in South Dakota.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
A lot
Let's
of
make it
bylaws.
happen. We gotta get a date on the books.
Well,
got
we got one. I think
What
I
day?
told you about it
What day is it?
End of October, right?
last week in October.
Yep.
But yeah, so I think these are all good party things. I think
Yeah, just avoid them.
I also do think that I drink better with my shoes on.
You drink better with your shoes
I'm a
on?
better
Yeah.
drinker with shoes on.
Well, how come you have
Some of my best drinking performances happen with shoes on,
Yeah.
and I think that that's partly because I was wearing shoes.
I might say I'm the opposite. I think some of my best drinking performances are like barefoot in the yard at like the lake
Yeah.
or something.
I don't know. You just feel more athletic with shoes on.
I know.
And it, like you put on an athletic drinking performance, it feel like gets it going. It feels good.
Well, I think
Yeah.
it's because when I'm wearing shoes, I feel more sturdy.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's
Feel
less
more
wear and
grounded.
tear on my body when I
Yeah.
got less surface area on my feet.
Yep.
More secure.
Then I want to sit down more, and sitting down is the death of a party. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, you got to keep that blood flowing.
you got to keep people up on their feet. If everyone's sunk into a deep couch,
Yeah.
yeah.
it's gonna be night
That's
night
when
by
the-
10 p.m. You know,
That's when the knee slaps come. Well,
Yeah. oh yeah.
Suppose.
And then like your back hurts trying to get out of one of those couches. If you just stay upright, it's
Right.
better. It's easier to stay up than it is to get up.
Whoa.
No
Yes.
comment.
Yes.
No comment at all.
Sick.
Well,
Once
yeah,
you're up,
it's-
you're up.
in
Charlie, what do you
some-
think about karaoke at parties?
Karaoke at parties.
Yeah.
So here's the thing about karaoke. Why you
No,
got your
go.
head
We
in
wanna
your
hear
hand?
what
No,
you
we
have
don't
to
want to.
say.
Yeah, we want to hear what you have to say.
No one wants to influence your opinion right now.
Okay. First of all, karaoke sometimes is
Do you
fun.
know her?
Other times, it's like watching your friends play video games. And it's like, I get it. You can sing real good. Okay.
Or real bad.
Or real bad.
Mostly
Yeah.
bad.
But, I think, look, if you got some good people, some good energy, it's just like, it can get exhausting if the host of the karaoke situation is constantly like, all right, who wants to get on the mic?
That is Tyler.
Tyler.
You've never been to a karaoke party.
Yeah,
Tyler.
You
All right, who's got next?
literally, he forced a karaoke party at the bunker one
Yeah.
night, and it was like pulling teeth.
Well, he's got the thing in his truck. It's in the back
I
seat of his
know.
truck.
No, you
just
guys
waiting.
used it as a prop at one point. I took it back to keep it safe, though.
You need a strong core of karaoke ears that are good, and then it's fun because then you're watching people who know what they're doing, and it's great. But if it's everyone just getting up there drunkenly singing "Just a Small Town Girl," we were doing this today on the on the
Born and raised
Bellydub.
in South Detroit.
took a midnight train going anywhere. These mics are great. My voice sounds awesome in this. That's the annoying thing too when you
What do you think about karaoke? You like her?
karaoke. Carrie?
She's a good
Oh,
girl.
karaoke.
Yeah.
Oh, karaoke from down the street. Yeah, she's like the Okies are fantastic. Steve Adams Okie is a pretty good guy. Some folks call him Steve Aoki. Oh, jeez, Louise.
that Steve Okie, he was a good football player back in
That's
the day.
Carrie's cousin. You guys knew that, right?
I didn't realize. He's got cakes at the parties. I love
Steve Aoki, karaoke.
Steve Adams.
Steve Aoki. Yeah, he's got the middle initial in there. One of those guys, keeps the middle initial in. Yeah.
It's like George W. Bush.
Yeah. George W. Bush.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love his beans.
Oh God.
He's got good beans.
Yep.
Yeah.
The best.
Bush's beans.
Have you ever noticed that about like you're talking about
Bush
a family?
beans. I just got that.
I did
That's-
too, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
I got
that
it
was
right
away.
too
Thanks,
subtle. Too subtle. Miles got it right away. Didn't laugh at all. Such an asshole.
Oh, I
He gave me a hard breathe out instead of a laugh. It's more like a
Those are nice though.
Yeah.
You know
I'll
what
take
I
that.
like about the You Betcha team here? I don't know who started it. I think it might have been Myles, but you all do it. Where you are talking about like a thing that needs to get done, and you're just like, okay. Do you notice you guys do that? Like I'm like Myles, I've got a dead body in my trunk, and we got to get rid of it. Okay. You all. It's just.
I've never noticed this.
Start paying attention to it. You do it all the time.
what was it today?
Myles, I got to record my podcast using all of your equipment because I forgot
Okay.
mine.
Okay.
No,
it's not like
that's
that.
not the okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who else has noticed it? None of you have noticed it?
No.
This is the king has no pants in this deal.
Okay.
You know? Okay, there. Yeah. That's
Okay.
nice.
That was on purpose, though.
So I want.
I like the doily.
Yeah, we're big doily fans
are
on this
big doily
podcast. We
guys.
got them everywhere.
Doily's fantastic. Who knitted these doilies?
Listener.
Fan. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I would have known that had I listened to more episodes, but
You want to buy any?
I'll buy some.
They are for sale.
All right.
Okay.
How much?
150 a piece.
Sure. I'll take 10.
But then you gotta sell. You gotta sell more to your other friends then too.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
It's not really an investment in doilies. It's an investment in yourself.
who's trying to flex balls here with this monster, this very heavy. Oh, Mike.
It says Mike right on it.
This is the heaviest bowling ball I've ever felt. What is
Audio
this, a
description
14
for our
pounder?
listeners. Charlie has grabbed the bowling ball prop off the counter and is now examining it.
Is this a 14 pounder? Seriously, you guys.
Feels like a 12
I
to me.
don't know.
What the hell? Where did
like a
this come
12.
from?
My dad's old one.
It came
Oh,
from Mike.
jeez.
It literally came from Mike. Call Mike.
Do
Do you mean Jimmy legs?
Oh.
Yeah.
I gotta look at your dad's forearms the next time.
He's got MLB forearms, that guy.
Yeah, they're nice.
Oh, jeez. that's a real Midwest man right there who's
It's
ever
only made.
tossing
It's
this
only made
ball.
for Mike. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's gonna roll off.
No,
No, it's
good,
fine.
good.
It's fine.
Thank God those doilies are there.
The last thing I'm going to bring up here, it made me think about when I was saying, you said the Okies, you know?
Yeah.
Every single time in the Midwest, they always have to comment on one of the kids and what they did. They're either a physical appearance thing or what they were like in high school. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, explain that a little more.
Like, oh, Sheely's. Yeah, he was a skinny guy. Their one son, Ryan. Yeah, he was a skinny guy back in the day.
Why are you using that as an example?
They probably haven't. They probably don't know any other information.
Right. Or it's
Up to this.
the only information is like, yeah, oh yeah, he played sports. He was a good ball
Yes.
player back in the day.
Yes.
And if they don't know shit about them, they go with the, oh yeah, he was a good kid. He's a good kid.
Yes.
Good kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
How's he doing these days? Which is quote for, we all know he's been fucking up for years. He's been in and out of jail. How's he doing these days? He's good?
Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's coming around.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good for him.
Yep.
Yeah. Real good. Where's the beer? Oh, and how do
Will
you
you take your shoes off quick?
Yeah. How do you guys get out of a conversation? Get out of a party conversation? What are the things you say?
You gotta.
I gotta pee.
piss.
I gotta
Yep.
get another drink.
Yeah.
Or I gotta check on da 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 da.
Yeah.
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 Especially if you're hosting the party, there's always shit to do. So
Mm.
yeah, I gotta get the dishwasher loaded up.
It's
Yeah, I gotta get the cups. I gotta get the cups washed out.
It's a psychotic move.
Yeah, I
to
gotta
be doing
go get
dishes
the. I gotta
during
go get the
party.
fire started.
yeah. Gotta go check on the grill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Change my oil.
Yep. That's Tyler. That's why being the grill master is the best because you always have something to do.
Yeah. I gotta go check on
Let's
the
not
grill.
bring it. It's
Sorry.
We're having lasagna
I
tonight.
can only hear
Yeah.
out of one headphone now though because of Charlie. So
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
okay.
Yeah.
We got to take a break anyways. We're going to take a break and we'll be back at it here, guys.
Why do you have to take a piss or something? Trying to get out of this conversation?
I gotta check the grill.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the You Betcha podcast. I'm your host, Charlie Berens. We're joined today by my guest, Myles.
this is the holiday ad read.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, everyone. Are you looking, what holiday's coming up?
Holiday station stores.
Oh, shit. Myles, take it away.
Thunder.
Charlie, have you ever had a purple thunder?
Sounds like something you'd buy
I
off
want you
of
to try it right here. Tell me what you think.
it's a
Purple Thunder.
It's a conflict. Is that
Oh,
a
it's
Jolly Good soda?
Okay. Conflict.
Oh.
Not only is it holiday, it's a
You're
different
screwing
soda.
me two ways there.
All right. Guys, if you love Mountain Dew Purple Thunder and Holiday like Charlie Berens does,
Oh, come
you
on.
got to head there and pick some stuff up yourself. When I was a thunderstorm rolling in, I said to Ann, hey, is the weather getting bad or are they just restocking Purple Thunder at the local Holiday? Purple Thunder. I said, whoa, this food tastes great, Ann. It's berry plum. Oh, wait, sorry. That's just a Purple Thunder.
I was in line this morning. Third person back. The people in front of me each had a purple thundy.
Of course, they're probably listeners of the podcast,
Yep.
and they like drinking Purple Thunder. Found at all the Holiday gas stations across the Midwest. Just
Exclusively.
Look for exclusively. Can't find that at that other gas station that Charlie likes. So if you want to get yourself a Mountain Dew Purple Thunder, go to Holiday gas stations, home of Purple Thunder.
Guys, Purple Thunder sounds like something that would be advertised on a billboard shortly after the Jesus Saves billboard. Adult toy store, next exit. Just in, Purple Thunders. Vibrating Purple Thunders.
Not wrong. You can pick up a Purple Thunder at the adult store and then swing through the Holiday.
Yeah.
You're going to have yourself a pretty electric night.
Let me retry that.
Vibrating.
I tried to really get into that one. Really give her the old onion on that one.
Oh, for gosh sakes.
We'll bring the thunder. You bring the electricity, baby.
It's purple thunder and white lightning.
Yeah.
Buy one white lightning, get a purple thunder free.
I like how Charlie's podcast is like, Hello, Myles. Welcome to the next NPR podcast, The Cripes Cast.
Myles, how do you feel about your workload these days? What are
And we're
you
talking
doing?
about giant vibrating purple thunder.
Miles, let's talk about the geopolitical reasons that LIV is not an appropriate golf game. I'd play that game. I'd be there. You show me all those millions of dollars. I don't care how many people got beheaded to pay for it. While we're at, let's get some more cocaine
you're
from Mexico.
words in my mouth, okay?
Oh, yeah, you didn't exactly say
I
that.
didn't say that at all.
I think I added it then.
So what you guys?
What are we talking about?
Jared, what do we got?
I was thinking,
Yeah, go ahead.
how. So it's like halfway through summer, so kind of like a summer halftime report. Are you accomplishing what you want to get done with the summer, or how's that going?
So really, you're just going to bring up the house numbers right here, right now, then? Is that what this is about?
What are house numbers?
Miles,
I still
wouldn't
don't
know.
have house numbers. It was
What do you
amazing
mean?
you were able to find my house yesterday.
I just put it in the GPS and it
Thank
took me
you.
there.
You
My
don't even
brother,
need
my
house
brother.
numbers.
You don't want house numbers. You don't want people knowing your exact address.
There we go. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. You know what? I'm not even going to put them up.
Yeah, don't put them up. House numbers are redundant. Then more people can find your home. I had a stalker once find my home, and that's because I put numbers on my house. Excuse me. You know what, you guys? You know what?
What do you want to talk about, Charlie?
We
Let's
are
go there.
halfway through summer. We are halfway through summer, but we are not. We are not in the most depressing time of summer. For me, the saddest time of summer is when you're sitting out on a nice summer evening, you know, and you're looking out at the fireflies. And actually, this one happened during the night anyway.
Would
if
you
you
not
can,
be able to believe your eyes? If you
No,
saw
you-
10,000 fireflies?
What about 10?
is that an OAR song?
close?
Close. Damn near.
Dave Matthews?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Yeah,
Who
it's
did it?
DMB.
Is it DMD?
Yeah.
David Buster.
That sounds very close to DMZ. I wonder if you thought about that.
Or
about
DMT.
DMT.
or
Or
TMZ.
Run DMC.
What about the DMV?
Run DMV.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's very funny. Cicadas, fellas.
Yeah.
When you hear a cicada, what do you think of?
You.
No, when you hear a cicada.
Hot weather.
No, I think of the beginning of the end of summer.
Okay.
It always happens late summer. We are approaching it in a
Interesting.
couple weeks, and every time I hear a cicada, I get a little sad. And the way summer sort of matures to a degree, you're like, no, I want to stay forever. I want to stay forever. You hear the cicadas, and you realize summer is about to end, and then you mature into the end of summer, and you just accept that summer is ending, and you enjoy every day a little bit more. But it's still a sad day when you hear that first cicada. Tune in next time on the NPR podcast. Does no one else feel that way? Is that not relatable?
So that was Charlie's segment. What do you guys want to talk about?
I was just gonna say, I don't know if that's what this podcast's all about.
What? Cicadas? Does anybody?
Real emotions.
It's educational, yeah.
Honestly,
Well, that is true.
my
Yeah.
body started to tense up when you
Yeah.
started talking about emotions.
You could tell that
Yeah.
he meant that.
Yeah.
I did meet.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. I like
Thank
that
you.
kind of stuff.
Thank you. I'm a deep
For me,
guy.
I know summer's about to be over on that when you come outside and it's like, it's 8 a.m. and there's a brisk crispness to the air.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I actually love that.
Me too.
You know what? It reminds me of football season and duck hunting weather.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
So
yeah.
love both.
I'm actually getting a different body chemistry
Yeah.
just thinking about it.
That time frame is so short though. You
Yeah.
gotta just sit back. And you
That might be
enjoy
my
every
favorite
single
time of
day.
year.
Yep.
Honestly.
I would agree.
Early October.
Sweatshirt, sweatpants weather in the morning, and t-shirt, shorts weather in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Hoodie
But-
weather.
but- yeah.
But still nice enough in the morning to sit outside, drink some coffee.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The morning coffees. Do you sit outside on? What do you have? A porch? You
I
have a back patio.
I have a deck leading down to a patio.
Oh, you're a deck guy, huh?
Yeah.
You got a
Came-
nice
Came
deck.
with the house.
Yeah.
Track deck. Maintenance free actually.
Maintenance free.
Yeah,
At one
it is
house,
nice.
get a deck free.
Yeah.
You got You got a free deck?
That's a great dad joke.
With the purchase of a house, yeah.
Oh,
They gave us a deck on top of that.
free with the purchase of a house.
Yeah.
Ever good guys, they threw in the deck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they could take it with them theoretically.
My dad used to build decks.
Hold on. Kick to the nuts that would be if like you're reading it, like this house is perfect. It's got everything we want. It reads down that's like a deck does not come with the house.
Or
That's funny.
or the entire landscape is just gone because they took it for their next house.
They took the nice plum tree that you had there.
Yep.
The curving.
They took all the pavers, everything.
You know how expensive landscaping rock is these days? We got to bring that with us.
I mean, the fence is another thing too.
They
I
try to sell it back to you.
taking the fence with.
You get it. Those fences are expensive. I had no idea how expensive fences were.
Yeah.
My Lord.
Supply chains are so backed up.
Supply chain. Yeah. That's why you don't have a fence. Supply chain.
Would you have still bought your house if it would have said it doesn't come with the deck?
God, no. Because that is just one more thing that but call your dad. Deck maker.
No. My whole point with that was like my dad used to build decks. That was kind of a thing he did, and then I think about like, shoot, I kind of would like a deck, but I'm not going to build a deck.
We got balcony.
I got a balcony.
Yeah.
But do you even have a house?
Well, I got a duplex where my company is up. You've got this bunker here. I got a duplex.
Yeah, I'm kind of more of a patio guy than a deck guy.
You have a very nice patio.
Well, thank you.
Miles,
It's really nice, yeah.
Miles invited me into his house because he said I'm showering and shaving the other day. He's like, "Come on in." This was, by the way, we're an hour late.
I was inviting him up into the shower with me, but he didn't come. So
Yeah, instead he went and looked at the patio.
I know. I was waiting up there for you. That's what took so long.
Well, I would have given you a little massage.
I
in
even
the
pressed my
shower.
butt cheeks up against the glass so you could get a little tease when you walked in.
What's your mother gonna think when she listens to this?
She probably already thinks we do that.
Tyler, there was me sitting in the bath.
Still drains.
Ryan, do you know this about Ryan?
Right, sits in the bath.
No, dude, that's so not true.
Do you know this about Ryan? That when he takes a bath, he waits until the entire tub is drained before he gets out.
No.
Really?
No.
Dude, I trust you way less with everything in life. You let this guy run your merch operation?
This is
You wait for it to shrivel up and then you're
no, I'm literally, the towel is like dangling in the water. That's how quick I'm drying off.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
This is all hearsay.
Do you guys like baths?
Yeah.
I mean, I know
He
you
already
do.
did this on this podcast.
I like a good bath.
I do like a good bath.
Oh, okay.
You got to
We
have a
already
tub
did.
that fits you, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Built too small.
You do.
My tub's really fun. I got toys in it to play with in case you get bored.
Rubber duckies.
Yep.
You have the
action
ones that
figures?
stick to the wall?
Yeah, and then you'd pour water in them and the paddles and stuff roll. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, different combinations.
That's maybe the best thing about having a kid. So you have something to play with.
Bath
in the
toys.
tub.
Bad toys. You guys pee in the shower?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the shower, not the tub though. No, I'm not gonna pee while taking a
Yeah,
shower.
no, me either.
Well, when there's no toys in the tub to play with, I like to just do a floater, and then I got something to
To kick around.
Yeah, I play battleships.
It's like a buoy at the lake.
Yeah,
Battleships.
shits is what it is.
Oh.
Well, we've really taken this podcast down a notch. We were doing
Oh, we
great.
cranked it up.
It was a great podcast until the break. I don't know what you guys did when you were peeing, but I'm going to blame it on the Purple Thunder or whatever
So-
that's called.
What would it take for you to build a deck?
What would it take for me to build a deck? Time, really.
Well, you,
Time
you
and
would
a
have
lot-
had
and
a,
lumber.
you would have had a deck by now. You just don't have time.
Well, getting the lumber and with supply chains,
Lumber's expensive.
lumber's expensive. I do have a nice table saw. I have a
always a
table
plus.
saw anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of old. It was my grandpa's old table saw. Honestly, it's you probably don't want to be cutting stuff with it.
It doesn't have the
nice-
safety thing where if your finger gets on it, it just
Oh.
immediately stops.
Yeah.
No,
You better test
back
it.
in the day, no, people were cutting off fingers all the time.
See, I'm still at the stage in life where the table saw is one thing I always had to borrow. The table saw or the chop saw. I
Yep.
borrowed Tyler's last week.
a chop saw you got to borrow still?
Yeah. I
Just get
I
one.
don't.
All
Well,
right.
the trim's done now though. The trim in the nursery's done, so I'm good on the
So
chop
here's
saw.
what I got a great idea.
You need a chop saw.
I got a great idea. Guys need to start doing this. You need to find a core group of 4 or 5 guys. You all put a list in a spreadsheet. You put a bunch of tools on there, and then you divvy up who's going to buy what, and then you just do a rotating thing. You call the buddy, say, I need this tool here now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of like
My
a
dad's kind of done that with his brother a little bit, We're like, hey, I'm going to buy this. If you ever need it, let me know. He does the same to him.
Yeah.
And I think that we need to just get a little more organized with group share of tools would be a great move.
It's kind of like a potluck, but with tools.
Yeah.
Like everyone kind of brings their own tool, and then other people can.
Yeah, and everyone's in on the same amount of money. Everyone spends X amount.
Yeah.
And you just check off all the
Charlie,
tool
you get
lists.
a sheet of paper. Everyone signs up with all their tools.
Here's the thing: if you really got some money, you rent a storage unit, and that's the central location for all the tools.
That's a great idea.
You split the storage
Split
unit
the
with
storage
everybody.
unit. Yeah, I mean,
Storage units are cheap if you don't need a giant one.
no,
for
you just need
tools.
one of them little tiny doorway ones.
I almost like it as like a dating app type thing. You know, you got a
Yeah.
tool and you can like it, and if you match, they can look at your tools.
Why aren't we
That's
doing
you know,
so
That's a phenomenal idea.
there's a car rental app called Turo.
Yep.
Why can't you do a
Turo.
tool renting app?
Yeah.
There needs to be a tool renting app on the internet.
No. We are developing a tool making app right
Well,
now.
we're not making
it is
any
intellectual property.
Yes.
So
That would be electric. Because then, I mean,
Literally.
instead
Well,
of
yeah, it would
if
be.
I had, let's say I had to drive, literally, yeah. If I had to drive to your house to get the chops out, maybe a guy down the block is on the app and he's got one for me that I can just go down and get.
Plus,
And then
yeah.
we call it Ratchet App.
Ratchet app instead of ratchet strap.
Yes.
I was thinking ratchet ass. So it's a ratchet ass of tool, you know,
I mean, that too.
or a ratchet.
He was doing a play on words.
I
so-
know.
Yeah.
Well, is this just rental is like that'd be a different concept. That's like the buddies with the storage unit, essentially
Right,
what it is. But this is mobile.
Let's say you're buying a table saw for one project. And you're not going to use it again for 6 months. You can rent it out.
Yep.
Well, to be honest with you, you can do that from your fleet farm. You can rent tools there.
Right, but you have it at whenever you want it, and then you just block off the days they're going to use it, and then you can rent the thing you already have bought.
Oh, yeah. You can make a little scratch on that.
Yeah.
But a table saw is the biggest pain in the ass to move.
Well, you just have them come pick
If
it
the
up.
money's right, I'll move it.
Yeah.
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 Delivery
Yeah.
included for like an extra $10, $15.
Then you're renting the trailer too.
Better than night
Yeah.
care?
I mean, this is back-to-back episodes of absolutely fire business ideas.
Yeah.
Should we pitch night care to
Yeah.
Charlie?
Pitch it.
So
Let's hear it, Sharks.
hey, you've heard of daycare, right?
Or no, they say, hey, Sharks. Daycare. Yeah, I've heard daycare. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of night care?
Babysitter.
Damn it.
But it's like a fun facility to take your kids to because it's
At night, your kid should be sleeping.
And they're always available too. The night care is like it's always
you don't
open.
have to
You
go
just
through
drop
the
'em off?
process of finding a babysitter that you trust, all that stuff. You just send them to a facility.
It's a terrible idea.
No.
It's an absolutely
No.
terrible idea.
I mean, date
don't
night.
I already see the lawsuits, guys.
No getting locked into a
How is it?
contract.
It's the same as daycare. What do you mean
It's just
lawsuits?
it's just at night.
It's just at night.
It's
just
better
night
than
care.
daycare.
creepy.
Because daycare locks you into a contract. Even if the kid doesn't go, you still got to pay. Night care, you only pay when you drop the kid off.
So it's like, why don't you just change the daycare system? You know, to where you only pay.
Because they're not open at night. Mom and dad are trying to go get drunk downtown and they can't find a babysitter or they don't want a babysitter in their home because then they got to take care of the kids at
okay.
6 a.m. hungover,
Trying to get drunk
send them
and
to
make
night
love.
care, pick them up the next
But
day.
then you
got to
pick up a I mean, you have kids. You know this is
I
a
do.
terrible idea.
No. I
Yeah.
think this is a great idea.
You got to take your kid. Your kid's going to be sleeping, right?
Mhm.
And then you pick your kid up, right? And then they're like fussing on the way back and then they're awake, or are they just going to
They
fall
just
asleep
fuss
again?
all the time.
All right. I don't have kids. Why am I pretending?
Yeah.
You know, I had 12
Scratch
siblings.
that. We're not going to pitch that to you.
No, you already did pitch it to me. I
Cross
said that's
Charlie off.
And for that reason,
Hey,
Well,
we're out on you, even though you were the shark
I
in
love
this
on
situation.
Shark Tank when the people start getting defensive of their product and they're like, well, you just made a pretty big mistake. We didn't even want you anyway.
I like that.
Well, I guess I'm just going to make $1 million on my own.
I really like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's great.
It's so cringy to watch them just like flail angrily about them not investing in their product.
I like it when they say like a large sum of money for like 1%. You know, That's
We know
When they-
what our
when they have,
company is worth.
We-
Looking
we've
for
had-
$10 million for 6% of our company.
Yeah. We've had $100,000 in sales in the last 2 months.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but it's not
for
not that valuation.
For 10 million
Oh,
bucks.
sorry. I don't watch enough Shark Tank. Sorry.
Yeah, Ryan was on Shark Tank.
We won't get into that because that'll take all episode. But I was, yeah.
What were you pitching?
I was
not
pitching
that part.
boxes. I was pitching boxes in the back of a FedEx truck.
He was just like an extra.
B-roll.
He's in the background of an update
He's worked
episode.
for Shark Tank company.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I was an extra in a movie once.
Yeah, it is a good time.
Yeah.
A lot of prep goes into it though.
Yeah, it does.
I was certified forklift driver at that time.
Were
too.
you?
Yep.
Congratulations.
Partially why they had me in it.
It's awesome.
So
awesome.
Not to brag.
I was an extra in this movie. I'm going to commandeer this conversation. I was an extra in this movie called Public Enemies with Johnny Depp before he became problematic. And they had it was a period piece, so everyone was smoking these unfiltered cigarettes. And there was this one scene, they gave everyone these unfiltered cigarettes, and they were like, try to do the same thing you did in every take. And I did a French inhale. And so every single take I was doing, because I was taking myself very seriously. I was not even in focus, not even on screen, but I was just French inhaling the hell out of this. And I don't know if it was I don't think it was like one of those natural cigarettes. That's not really tobacco. I think it was an actual
Virginia
Marlboro. No, Marlboro
Like
filterless.
Newport, yeah.
What?
was it Newport?
No, it was Marby Red
Okay.
or something
Oh,
like that. I mean, it was
diesel.
Yeah, it was a diesel. And I was in college and I thought it was like cool. And I got this stupid haircut with like a Peaky Blinders haircut for
Ooh,
it.
sick.
Whoa,
Yeah.
hey, easy on the Peaky Blinders.
By order, the Peaky Arthur. Yeah, every time someone sees Peaky Blinders, they always try to do the accent, you know? Can you do it?
Just like you're doing right now.
And it's awful and it's the worst. There will be no cocaine at my sister's wedding. Cocaine. I love how they say cocaine in that show. Cocaine.
Well, they just call it snow.
No, they also, there will be no, Arthur, there will be no cocaine at my sister's wedding. They will be, look at me in the eyes, Arthur. There will be no fucking cocaine at my sister's wedding.
Actually,
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, it sounds good.
That was
Thank
pretty
you.
good. Yeah. that
Thank
was
you
solid.
very much. Yeah. There will be no fucking cocaine.
So you did the French inhale. Did you like how many cigs did you go through? You had to
A lot. And I was sick. I got very sick.
Like what in terms of sick? Like throwing up or headache or what?
Yeah. Head going the deal. I thought I was going to throw, and it was very hot out too. And I honestly, I was begging for some water, you know, don't smoke, kids. Don't smoke.
Just
Especially when you're
imagining
extra.
Charlie like collapsing on set. And he's just this extra that's not even in the
Not even in the
they're
shot.
Like, yeah, they're like cropped into where they can only see his elbow.
He's
you know?
only on the ultra wide
And they have to
edition.
stop production and like get a medic in there to make sure.
That
the most
happened.
replaceable person.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, dude, you gotta get the fuck out.
Being an extra in a movie is one of the worst gigs.
Can I ask you what you got paid for that?
Yeah, like $100 maybe for an
$100
entire
for a
day.
lifelong addiction to nicotine.
That's
good.
I do not do nicotine.
You're right. But
Yeah.
you were
Yeah.
almost addicted to it because of those cigarettes.
Yeah, those. I mean,
Well, my mom told me growing up that if you had even your lips even touched a cigarette, you would be addicted for life.
well, that's
Yeah.
fairly accurate.
So yeah,
You know,
I'm
that's
glad
not far
that
from the truth.
I'm glad you're able to overcome your addiction.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I appreciate that.
A lot of people wouldn't have been able to quit the next day after you put down 8 cigarettes.
Well, no, he got resuscitated after he passed out, and then he just drove straight to Holiday and got a pack of Newports. He's like, "This is the best, dude."
My brother was a
Way smoother.
Hey, extra, will you quit packing your cigarettes? You're messing with the audio.
You got your loudspeaker.
My brother was so into cigarettes for a number of years, and he had to quit because he was about to go on this vacation with my parents, you know? So he gets the Nicorette gum, and he's chawing away at the Nicorette gum, and we're on the beach, and I'm like, oh, what are you chewing on, dude? He's like, Nicorette. I'm like, what does it do? He's like, gives you a little zip. I was like, I'll take a little zip. So we're zipping the whole day, walking on the beach, just chawing on this Nicorette. I'm giving him my empty packets, you know, just because we're on the beach, can't throw them away, stuffing them in his swimsuit pocket. We get back to the hotel. He takes a shower. My dad comes in. He's like, hey, Andy borrowed my swimming suit. I'd like it back. I don't know why he wanted his swimming suit back. First of all, I gave him,
Especially when it was still like wet.
yeah. But I didn't ask questions. I gave him the swimsuit back. And Andy comes out of the shower. He's like, hey, where's my swimming suit? I said, I gave it to Dad. And he turns red. He might have just been sunburnt. But then my dad just... And he just My brother,
Purple Thunder.
my dad opens the door, and in his hand is like 25 Nicorette things. He had no idea my brother smoked or anything like that, and it was a long conversation.
So he never like smelled like smoke or anything. No one.
Well, he was in college at that point,
Oh, okay.
but so he was always very careful about it, you know. But
He had a set of clothes for holidays, and he had a set of clothes for when he was just in normal life.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, cigarettes, you can never get that smell out. It's
No.
gross. Don't smoke, kids.
There you go.
What else are we going to talk about
Unless you
today?
wanna-
I
on
think
the-
that's
Is that
pretty
it?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys got to be podcasted out by now.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just starting
You
to
guys
get
want to do
into it.
Patreon next?
Jared, you got anything else?
Probably one more thing is like, what are your guys' favorite sides for an entree?
Favorite sides?
Potato salad.
Yeah.
Coleslaw actually.
I like potato salad.
coleslaw is one of my all.
I'm very particular about potato salad, though.
Yeah, you can fuck it up.
It's got to
really
be
quick.
creamy. I
Yep.
like a creamy potato salad.
No. I like fruit salad. Do you guys like fruit salad with the mushroom or I'm sorry, the marshmallow paste?
Ooh,
on
that's
it?
good.
I eat the heck. My Nana used to make that every Christmas. Favorite thing.
Yeah,
ever.
you slap a little bit on the plate at the end of the potluck.
I'm a
Yeah.
big cheesy hash browns guy.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
Those are very good sides.
Yeah.
that's good. Jared, you brought it up.
I would say like sweet potato fries with some ranch.
Oh, wow. So I've never been to a potluck where someone just made sweet potato fries. You must, whoever brings sweet potato fries to a potluck is the king of the potluck. Like, really? You brought us
Yeah.
sweet potato fries? Because you can't bring them when they're nice and hot, you know?
Right.
Why
just
are
get
you
soggy.
laughing at this?
Because no one brings sweet potato fries to a potluck.
Apparently, Jared's potluck.
What kind of potlucks are you going to?
Well, I was thinking more like bar food type stuff.
Okay.
Oh, that's a separate question
yeah.
there, Jared.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. But you didn't even set up the potluck. One of these yokels did, and then they screwed up your game.
Correct. Yeah.
That's
all good.
If someone finds a way to quickly do sweet potato fries, you can bring them to a potluck. They're coming to every party I have, as long as they bring a bowl for them as well.
Yeah. I'm a big sweet potato fan. So
Yeah, you know they're very good for you. They're good for your skin. Sweet potatoes.
yeah, more sweet than savory.
Yeah. Miles,
All right. Well, we actually got to go to dinner, Charlie.
are we late for
We're
dinner?
already late.
Oh
Yeah,
shoot!
yeah.
Can we bring the bowling ball?
Yeah, we can. Put that in your pocket and we'll head over there.
All right.
But guys, thanks
I'm
for tuning
hungry.
in to another episode of You Betcha Radio. You got to follow the Patreon, patreon.com/You Betcha Radio. Tons of episodes on there. I think we're up to like 25, 26
Yeah,
now.
it's be 27 this week.
27 episodes
You
already
do a
on there.
whole extra episode for Patreon people, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do I have to start doing that?
Isn't that unbelievable value?
Jeez, Louise.
Isn't that unbelievable value? Only
That's
$5 a month.
crazy value. Do you guys know how hard these guys work sitting here drinking beer, talking into their deals?
I know.
Oh
Thank
my
you,
gosh.
Charlie.
Pay them for what they're
Plus, we
worth.
also got the Dare shirt on there.
Yep.
Drugs are really illegal. That's what Dare stands for.
Do you know how to spell illegal?
Illegal.
E-legal.
You guys are idiots. You guys are idiots. Oh my
And then
God.
also Iceberg Dead Ahead. Iceberg Dead Ahead.
that I'd get on board with.
There we
Yep.
go. So if you tier up to the $10 tier, you get access to those shirts. So you got to go check it out. Got to go check out the Bellydub podcast. Charlie and I have been working hard at those babies, and yeah,
When do we get t-shirts for the Bellied Up?
we'll get there. We're getting there. We
Okay.
got to have enough bits on there to do shirts about.
Okay. How about Bellied Up? That's a nice shirt.
How about tip your bartender? That's
Tip your
the first-
bartender. I can tell you're trying to make that because every time we end, you're like, tip your bartender.
No, it's not that I'm trying to. I genuinely think that people need to make sure they tip.
Oh,
the
you
bartender.
got to tip your
Yeah.
bartender.
You guys talk about divorce a lot. You could do a divorce.
Okay, we're cutting that out.
Well, guys, thanks
by the
for
way.
tuning in. We'll see you in the next one. May your purple thunder be thundery. Your Charlie Berens.
It's so nice. Thanks for having me on. You can follow me at Charlie Berens on all social
They know
media
where to
sites.
find you, man.
I just want to make sure.
Okay.
And I just want everyone to know I went through this whole freaking podcast without mentioning bird watching once because
You did it. Good
Everyone
job.
give Charlie a round of applause. You did bring up nature, though. You brought up cicadas. So.
that was as close as I could get.
Yeah.
Get out
All
in
right.
the woods, everyone. Lose yourself
All right.
in the music.
Cheers.
in the moment.
Cheers, Ryan. Holy shit.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.